James had not seen Sir Topham Hatt for several weeks. He was very miserable. "Oh dear, I shall have to stay in here for always, and no one will ever see my red coat ever again. All because I went so fast that I made a hole in one of my coaches, and they had to be mended with, of all things, a passenger's bootlace." Just then, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. "I see that you are sorry, James," he said. "I hope now that you will be a better engine. People are laughing at my railway, and I do not like that at all, and you have caused me a lot of problems." "I'm very sorry, sir," said James. "I will try harder to behave." "That's a good engine. I want you to go and pull some trucks for me." James was delighted and puffed away. "Here are your trucks, James," said Thomas. "Do you have some bootlaces ready?" And he puffed away laughing. Oh, screamed the trucks as James bumped them into place. "We want a proper engine, not a red monster." James took no notice and set off as soon as the guard blew his whistle. Come on. We won't, screamed the trucks. But James didn't care, and he pulled the screeching trucks out of the station. The trucks tried hard to make him give up, but he struggled on. Sometimes their brakes would go on, and sometimes their axles would run hot, and each time the trouble had to be put right. And each time James would start again, determined not to be beaten by them. Give up, you can't pull us, you can't, called the trucks. I can and I will, puffed James. Slowly and surely they made it up to Gordon's Hill. Look out for trouble, James, called his driver. We'll go fast and get them up before they know it. Don't let them beat you. So James went faster and faster. Oh dear, will the top ever come? But suddenly, with a jerk, it all came easier. I've done it, hooray! It's easy now. But his driver shut off steam and applied the brakes. We left our tail behind, look. The last trucks were going backwards down the hill. The coupling had snapped. Then the guard went out to warn approaching engines. That's why it was easy, said James as he backed the other trucks down the hill. What silly thing trucks are. There might have been an accident. Shall I help you, James? Called Edward. No thank you, said James. I can pull them myself. Good, don't let them beat you. You're doing very well, whistled Edward, as James struggled up the hill again. At last, they had finally reached the top. They reached their station safely, and James was resting in a siding when Edward pulled up. Peep, peep, hello. Then James saw Sir Topham Hatt. Oh dear, what will he say? But Sir Topham Hatt was smiling. I was in Edward's train and I saw everything. You've made the most troublesome trucks on the line behave. After that, you deserve to keep your red coat of paint.